gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Good evening.
Good evening.
So we are live. A lot of people, a lot of ocean. All right. And so we want to thank all the persons who are locked on and listening. And I know you all are hearing us in living color, live and live. We do apologize for that. We was on the wrong studio.
Yeah, Devon's fault, not my own.
We was on the wrong, yeah, right today. Yeah, so we was on the wrong studio, and we do apologize for that. So let's play the race rant again, but this subtle race on how this girl come in talking and trying to downplay
African people.
Yeah. So let's play that. Let's play you hear it, and then we have something else we want to play for you tonight. That will be explosive. And then you know me, we always have the little jokes that we had to put in the mix that we will have also. We do have a live audio audience in studio tonight.
Yeah, we have Kenroy Smith, the Black Prince.
Yeah. Mr. Prince is here and he's in studio with us tonight. So we are ready to start. Let's get that video. And let people hear how this lady played this subtle racism game in terms of promoting the the East Indians over the Africans in this day and age. Let's get it. Take it in. All right.
More problems. Yesterday the phone rang while I was doing my video and I didn't get to finish. Right? So as I was explaining to earlier, Kamala Persad-Bissessar is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. She's not here to serve UNC people. She's not here to serve Indian people alone. She's here to serve the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And when she experiences whatever she experiences, it's going to impact on us, the people, not UNC, not nigger, not coolie. You understand? The nigger and coolie mentality, throw it out the door now. This is about us as a people, the residents, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. This is not about the UNC. This is not about the Indians, the East Indians, or the Africans. No. This is about the Trinidadians, the citizens, the people who live here in Trinidad, the people who are born in Trinidad. This is what this is about. And I just want people to understand that here what, right? You see, it have a time for campaigning. It have a time for peacocking, right? When that election day finish and we have elected our Prime Minister, whether it be whoever, we the people put whoever there, give it respect and let the woman do she work now. Or let's stop the people who come in on social media and running the race card and thing, all you're putting that into people's head. And this is why Trinidad stands so divided, because we the people put that into people's head, because not everybody in Trinidad had a brain like me and some of all you to sit down and analyze things and understand. Some people, they just hear something and they run with it. So they hear you say it's a race thing, they run with that. They hear you say, Auntie Cam, she's serving, she own people, and they run with that. Right? That is not true. Right? Let the people, let us talk the truth. Let us educate each other. Let us be our brother's keeper. Let us help them to understand that when you go in these offices, you go by a lawyer and you see the clerk is an Indian. Don't say it's because she's an Indian she get the work. Say she studied harder than some of our African people. That is why they're in the positions. When all you go in the hospital and all you only seeing Indian doctors, don't say, oh God, they only hiring Indian. When there was hiring doctors, were you there to see the list of doctors and see how much East Indian was on that list?
Oh Lord have mercy. Hey.
Yeah, Devon, you have to stop, see. And I want to let people know, this life is rated X.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
coming
yeah,
on no
yeah,
life
yeah.
to talk no fucking straight talk with all the people and them.
It's hard talk
It's
tonight.
hard fucking talk. If all don't like it, get off the fucking live.
Exactly.
But Devon, this girl living under fucking rock or something. Because I don't understand. This girl talking about African people.
Yeah.
Dance.
Yeah.
This girl talking who buy the qualification more than the Indian people and them.
You telling me?
And she said Cameron them not hiring on the Indian people, but watch the board.
All the board.
Watch all the board. Who they put on the board? Where this young lady living? I don't feel she's a Trinidadian, you know. I don't feel she's a Trinidadian. She's not a Trinidadian. I swear to God, she's not a Trinidadian.
Well, Melba, let me tell you something. Eh? Those are Trinidadians who believe that they could use this kind of subtle race card to make people believe that, you know, there's one race more superior. One person would make one other race feel as though they are more superior to the next one.
And let me tell you something, Devon. I am vexed because the UNC win. This is not about UNC and PNM.
Yeah.
UNC win, and I respect UNC win.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
But UNC not doing nothing for African people. Not doing nothing for African people. And for years, the government has tried with this with hiring people in the medical field. That is the reason why when Patrick Manning put in money to help the medical thing in Grenada, because they was not taking African people at all. You could have what qualification, they was not administering you into the medical field. You understand? At one point in time, was only Indians in the medical field, and not to say that African people we was not getting in. We had to go to Grenada to get in the medical school in Grenada.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. We had to go to America.
Yeah.
And to get into the medical school. So where the fuck this girl was? Where the fuck she was? To talk that kind of fucking out of time and shit for African people. That's all they did.
Well, and you know what's the thing about it? Eh? When we had the doctor Delia, and she was making a plea to get back into the medical facility, she came out and she said that there was one of her lecturers and teachers who was teaching her literally told her she will never ever be a doctor again in Trinidad and Tobago, and they can't tell my lie because she would have made it live. When I did the live, I did part 1 and part 2 with her. Yeah. Right up at home in Marcus St. Joseph, and it was said that she would have never, and if you the woman's transcripts, everything is on top, you know. Yeah. Everything is on top. But they wouldn't allow her to get in the medical fraternity because why? They're not allowing certain people like Africans to get in the medical fraternity, while some people was getting through with lower grades and getting a pass to get in. But you know what the thing about it, she telling you? Look at who's the doctor, look who's the lawyer, look who's this one. So I want to know, so wait now, so Pamela is my Indian? Yeah. Where Sturge Curry Marcel is an Indian? Yeah. Soon had to be an Indian. We have so much of, Devon, one of the things we have a lot of black lawyers and a lot of black doctors. Most of the time, the black doctors went out to Trinidad to get the education come back to here. Yeah. You understand?
And if this girl was doing proper research and just jumping up and talking a sort of fucking shit in she asshole mouth, if she was so fucking young, and I hate to see young people talk them kind of all the time and think she's too young for fucking that.
Well, she's being paid, you know.
You understand?
She's
She is
being
too
paid.
black and young for that. And you don't talk them kind of shit when you're young soul. You understand? Because we have so much of young black people outside here with degrees and can. My daughter is one of them. My daughter is one of them who do a degree, can't get a work. It's either she too highly qualified or she too underqualified. You understand? So what the fuck she talking about?
Well, and that is why.
And where you was when they think they're taking me out because they want just to get a work and a normal work. You cannot go at a black person say you're from the Beatham, you're from Sealand, you're from the. You have to change your address.
Most of
And when my granddaughter was doing exam to get into one of the top schools and them in that she was to change her address and put somewhere in St. Anne's or somewhere fucking up there for to get in a prestige school. You understand? So when she talking, I'm kind of out of time and shit it from way back when, as African people, we've been rejected, and as African woman, we're the most rejected person in this fucking world.
And but you know what we think about that? She's coming with this narrative because we know that UNC is paying her to say these things. UNC is literally paying her to
Devon,
say
don't
these
say
things.
that the UNC paying her. It have a better word than that. She is working with the UNC for meritorious manumission.
Okay.
You understand? So they forget that she getting paid. She working for meritorious manumission. You understand? That's what these Negroes, these slave catcher cheat. This
well, they call them slave catchers.
Yeah, you know what
bring
talk
them
this? Bring them for the master. What talking? This kind of freaking talk. You understand? We only talk to the slave master for scrums for meritorious manumission. You understand? So don't come and if you want to talk about anti-come and talk about fucking them because right now it's CPEP they let go. Right now it's forestry they let go. URP they let go. And every ministry they letting out black people right down the fucking line. Yep. What the fuck you talking about, Dylan?
But I want to know.
We talking about? If you was my granddaughter, I caught your ass, I telling you.
But she couldn't be in no PNM.
She couldn't be my granddaughter, even though she was a UNC, couldn't talk that kind of out of time and shit.
Because trust me, the amount of lecture.
You understand? But I have no problem with the UNC. No. I have no problem with nobody. No. If the UNC is in power, there's in power.
Yes.
But don't come to make it look like African people are doing fucking nothing. We have just as much. The only reason why that you knowing about black people in crime is because the black people shop themselves. It have more Indians in crime than African people. Yes. You understand? It have more Indian and white collar crime than African people. Yes. So what the fuck you talking about? Them in crime, but they getting paid for the fucking crime. Who going off the border? Who going the border and bringing down drugs? Who fishing boat going down Venezuela and bringing down drugs? You understand? Yeah. It's the Indians and them. But we don't talk about that. But when you come and talk to drag down African people, you don't drag down African people just for give weapon. You sure about that what?
And you know, when you think about it, you will never ever see the East Indian community dragging down their own. Yeah, but it's only
why the Indian community don't talk about. Look at how they don't not bringing them black people in medicine. Look at how they dealing with the black people and them. Why they have all these Indian on the board and them? You would never hear no Indian saying so. And the next time I always tell you therefore, no Indian in the PNM never condemn Kamala Prasad Biseta. No Indian. No Indian nowhere.
No.
And Indian people, they live for the people and them. Whether you're in the PNM or the UNC, they don't criticize. Nobody you ever hear this man, we name it again, who was the Minister of Works and Transport.
Oh,
Ruan. You ever hear Ruan talking about Kalma? He had the Indians and them in the UNC more than he had the Indians in the PNM. He had the Indians in the UNC more than he had African people. You understand?
Yep.
So what the fuck she talking about here?
Well,
you set the fuck down. You set the fuck down.
Well, and that's the kind of thing that they will be pushing Melba, because they see it easy for them to just come out here, just like Dr. Cook Chan, well, Danik Bacchanal by itself, who seem to be taking people's house and then by talking, but Danik thing by itself. But it's like Dr. Cook Chan, many of these so-called influencers, as they call them, and they are just on the social media and they are promoting and peddling that foolishness about African people not being able to progress and move forward in this society. But
African people have progressed a lot because we come from slavery. We come from nothing to something. African people, we come from slavery. We come from nothing to fucking something. And in this world, whether it's in America, in England, back to Africa, to the Caribbean, wherever we go, African people, we strive. We strive in sports. We strive in education. We strive all over the world. You understand? So for she to talk out the time and talk about African people, girl, sit a fuck down and hush your mouth, girl. Drink some fucking water or some punches or some kind of fuck like she drink punches or something.
well, apparently so.
Yeah.
Let me just get this here in so right. So we don't want to shut off like
Yeah.
the thing. But by sometimes I just be amazed. You know what she remind me of? The the black children in America would say, I'm not black.
Yeah.
I'm white.
Yeah, I see one. Yeah, she raised with white people. I raised with white people. I wanted to marry a white man. Go and fucking right to marry a white man because I like she married a black man.
Oh, okay. So and they would like. That is what
Yeah.
they like. They will downplay their own and then turn around and say, no, I'm not telling nobody that they cannot who to be with and who not to be with. But the thing about it is that don't discard your own
Yeah.
and then pass on your own to promote somebody else's own
Yeah.
other race over your race as though they are more superior. Because we're actually telling people they are more superior than you.
Exactly.
And they are better
But that's
than
what
you.
she said. But that's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. That the Indians and them more superior and we all together as one. You understand? And we all carry same amount of brightness and whatever. African people bright. African, especially African woman. What's she talking about, boy?
Well,
Where she living on that fucking rock under the house, or what?
Well, you see, when some people are done, it's a hell of a thing, eh?
Well, I feel she's so fucking done. She did that. I was to make her dance cap to put on my head for she, you know. I was to make her dance cap for she. Because she real fucking dance. She fucking dance. She mother and sense. She don't know fucking school.
No.
She father this own fucking she. You understand? She mother and sent to school and she father this own fucking she.
Well, hey, enough of that woman, eh? Enough of that woman. But Melba, let me give you a joke. A man came out, but it's not really a joke. Eh? There's serious thing here too. Eh? A man would have made certain rants over this week, and Kamala Prasad says all of a sudden decides that she's going to try to distance herself from those comments. I don't know how you could try to distance yourself from the comment when the said person is a senator sitting in your government of Trinidad and Tobago. And they also made the same kind of racist statement whereby they talk about Trinidad and Tobago. You know what? But I want the Venezuelans in Trinidad to hear a particular part, and I'm going to dissect it. We will dissect it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me just remove this piece of shit here. Let me just remove that piece of shit there. Let me get this one here. And I only put a part of it on my storytelling. I want people to understand what it is we as a people. Listen to this madman that is posing as a senator in the Tobago. Hold up. You don't run. Hold on. Let me get Jackass of the year. Let me get Jackass of the year.
Delcy Rodriguez want to send threats for Kamala? Boy, listen to me. Eh? Let me tell you this. You think America is your only problem? Modi come here to show Trinidad and Tobago that one of the most powerful nations in the world have Trinidad in its hands. The diaspora. Those who got hurt you this morning, it got bunny in your belly. Trinidad is part of the Indian diaspora. Trinidad has more people of East Indian descent in it than any other race. They got bunny all over your navel. Oh God, Philip.
Hold up. Melba, you hear we just said it?
Mm.
Let me
You
play that
back.
again. Let me play that again. Listen to it
Belly.
carefully.
Trinidad is part of the Indian diaspora. Trinidad has more people of East Indian descent in it than any other race. They got bunny all over my navel. Oh God, Philip, don't say it now. Let me pretend Trinidad is a black touch Trinidad, they'll see. You have Modi come here to show Trinidad and Tobago that one of the most powerful nations in the world have Trinidad in its hands. The diaspora. Those who got hurt you this morning, it got bunny in your belly. Trinidad is part of the Indian diaspora. Trinidad has more people of East Indian descent in it than any other race. They got bunny all over my navel. Oh God, Philip, don't say it now. Let me pretend Trinidad.
Let me play that one part.
Yeah.
He said that Modi come here
Yeah.
and Trinidad is part. Yes, Trinidad is Trinidad has people who are of the Indian diaspora, meaning that they came from India and they're in Trinidad. But he is saying that India have Trinidad in the palm of their hands.
So
India have Trinidad in the palm of their hands.
So how India have Trinidad in the palm of their hands?
But I want to know how India.
What India do?
Trinidad.
What India give Trinidad to have Trinidad in the palm of their hands?
I don't know.
What have India do to Trinidad that have Trinidad in the palm of their hands?
Well, Philip Alexander is making all kind of wild accusations that there are more East Indians in Trinidad.
But let me tell you something. They have more African people than East Indian. Because they have fair-skinned African people who say they are black, they're black.
Yeah. Yeah.
It have a lot of African people who white, but they fucking black.
Yeah.
And if you count all of them, we have more black people. But they just refuse to say they're black.
Yes.
Look at my granddaughter. She could say she's not black. Mm-hmm. But look how black she mother is. Mm-hmm. One time I had somebody come in Maloney and they was doing a survey. A survey, what do they call it?
A survey, yeah.
A survey. And when they came into Maloney, my granddaughter was there. And they wanted to put her under a different type of race.
What kind of race they want to put you under?
You understand? So it have African people, it have Indian, it have others.
Yeah.
And that is what they want to put on.
Put under
and
others.
Yeah, so all the people and them are black and they put on the others, all of them black. So when you check all of them black, we have more black people in Trinidad more than any other race inside here.
But I don't understand the part being saying that India have Trinidad in the palm of their hand.
What have India give Trinidad?
Well, I want to
because
know.
As far as I know, that Kamala Prasad Biseta went to China to borrow how much millions from China. She ain't go to India. So if India was so close with Trinidad and Tobago, India was supposed to have first in Trinidad with money, build reports, build road, build all kind of things, so they can say we have all in the palm of your hand.
But I know when Pandey was alive and Pandey went to India, Pandey actually paved a road in India.
Yeah.
And they named it after Pandey.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how we could say that India have Trinidad in the palm of the hand.
What have India done to Trinidad that Philip Alexander could say that kind of fucking shit out his fucking mouth? I think Philip Alexander talking out his fucking Bamsi hole, not his mouth. No, shit coming out of Alexander mouth.
No, but I would want to call on Kamala Prasad Bisesa tonight to remove Philip Alexander as a senator in the government of Trinidad and Tobago. And let me tell you why. In the next part that is coming up here, Melba, listen to it. And you tell me if this does not warrant Kamala Prasad Bisesa removing Philip Alexander from the government of Trinidad and Tobago. Listen to it.
That is a black touch Trinidad, they'll see. You have talk, you come down here to Zami and Rowley Red Coach.
All that ready.
What you say that? You come to the what?
Wait, man. Maybe you have to pay attention. Listen.
You have talk, you come down here to Zami and Rowley Red Coach.
You hear that?
Who they come to Zami? Is Zami talking about it?
Wait, let me play back again now, man.
Say it now. Let me pretend Trinidad is a black touch Trinidad, they'll see. You have talk, you come down here to Zami and Rowley Red Coach. That PAC, CPEP, and URP and HTC.
You hear that? I don't want to repeat what the man said because I don't want Dr. Rowley to send me no pre-action protocol letter. what that man just said?
Yeah.
Let me play it for the people to hear. Philip Alexander is the one who's saying it,
Yeah.
and not we who is making these accusations for Philip Alexander. Philip Alexander is the one who is saying it. Listen to it.
I'm getting it on Facebook, you know. Yes.
Let go.
Now listen.
Coach,
Hold
the
on.
pack CPEP and
What?
URP all wrong by your navel. Oh God, Philip, you say it now. Let me pretend Trinidad is
Hold
a
on, bring
black
it.
touch Trinidad, they'll see. You had talk, you come down here to Zami and Rowley Red, coach. The pack.
Yes, I know here what you saying the good.
You hear what he just said?
Yeah.
And that went over the head of many. I'm surprised to see plenty media houses in this country only focus on the nuke,
Yeah.
but they focus on Philip Alexander making an allegation that a sitting vice president, a duly elected sitting vice
Yeah.
president, came to Trinidad and Tobago, and he is saying that this woman sat on the
Rowdy
couch,
red couch.
on Rowdy Road red couch, doing something with another female. You know.
Yeah.
That is a serious accusation. That is so. Let me tell you something. That is defamation of character.
Exactly.
That is what you call, you know, that is a criminal offense also, you know,
Exactly.
that you implicating a former prime minister with a, a sitting vice president of a country, and is saying that the person is involved in lewd kind of sexual behaviors
And Rowdy couch.
on Rowley
Red
red
couch.
couch. So, and how he know Rowley have a red couch?
Yeah.
How does he know that Dr. Rowley have a red couch? This is something, and the same thing that they went and they say, oh, when they hear the Zami. Now here it is. You have a sitting man who is not even in the parliament making that kind of
Not even a
statement.
minister.
He's doing, well, he's a parliamentary secretary. He's only like a permanent secretary, basically. But he has no authority to make that kind of statement.
But you know what I don't get with these people and them with Philip Alexander. This man doubles on baby name is when you give me again.
Who's that?
Doubles and coffee.
Doubles and who's that? Who's that?
This asshole one,
Doubles and
drunken one, who them was in the was in the hotel.
Oh, you're talking about Enel.
Yeah, wherever he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ass on the L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These people in government, relax all yourself. All relax, all making live and singing real bad.
Well, Melba.
And doing like if all is the opposition.
Well,
all nothing opposition.
Well, Melba, that is a serious accusation being made against a sitting head of state. Suppose now, because we done in a kind of few with Venezuela, and here it is, this man coming out like he campaigning.
Yeah, but they were telling you.
Campaigning.
This is what I'm telling you. They don't realize that they are the government. They don't realize that.
But Kamala has to move him.
All the Alexander Kamala have to move.
Kamala has to move him.
Kamala have to move the two Alexanders.
Well, not only just one. She have about a few of them to move. But this one get catch with the well, I can't say with the pants down, yeah? But this one get catch literally saying it. You implicating the woman in a sex scandal, you know.
Yeah.
In another foreign
and I
country,
don't know why them people and them do sue these people and them one time, quick,
Well, I don't think Dr. Rowley saw this clip, because when I got a hold of this clip last night and I listened to what this man saying, I said, but how come nobody in playing what this man just said? This is a crucial thing of what this man is saying, that is implicating a sitting vice president of a nation that is how much time bigger than Trinidad and Tobago? They have what, 30 million people. We only have 1.5 million people. And here it is, this man is saying that a sitting vice president is involved or was indulging in a sexual act on a red chair
in Rowley office.
My God. And Kamala telling him about stay in your lane.
Yeah.
This is not to stay in your lane. This is not to stay in your lane. They just serious. Melba, are you going to
something wrong with Kamala Prasad business too, you know, because this can happen under Dr. Rowley.
You mad?
This can never happen under Dr. Rowley.
You mad? All now you don't hear them.
And all what they're talking about Penny, it still can't happen under Penny.
Well, tell me this thing.
This can't happen under Penny.
You have a runaway train.
They want to talk about Penny, this and Penny, that and Penny. That prime minister here, this one here, this is the weak link of the fucking UNC.
Yeah, but there's the weakest.
Yeah.
Because she can't talk to them fellas and them.
No.
She can't tell you nothing. If she talk about that turn, you know, Philip will turn around and start to cut she.
Exactly.
Philip will turn around and start to cuss Kamala like it's going to that style.
Yeah.
In the morning. If Kamala only take God out and she thought and bust the throat.
Yeah.
If she only bust the throat politically, that is the day for you. She will not turn the guns. The political guns, what's that? The political guns.
And what?
And
you know
mash
him.
them up.
You know him.
What?
He ain't taking that at all.
No, he know different from the partners and them, you know.
Nah.
Who narcissistic, you know.
Yeah.
They have that kind of behavior.
And he's one of them. He's one of them.
You understand? So I don't know. And right, you're right, black people just don't like to take people to court.
Yeah, I don't know why.
They don't like
because
to take people to court.
You pay with the UNC as a miss. They don't care if you have no dollar. You're taking it to court. They know they can't pay you sue. Or they sue you. They're still taking it to court.
Take them to court.
Yeah.
But I know this Dr. Rowley. Go and fact check it, Caribbean Soul. Go and check it. This is what the man said. They know what I say, no. I listened to the man whole entire speech. This is what the man said. The man implicated a sitting vice president and indulging in a particular sexual act in the office, in Dr. Rowley's office on a red chair, you know. While she was here, not me saying it, look the man saying it.
CPAP and URP and HTC with poor suffering.
Let me play it. This is not me saying it. This is he saying it.
Touch Trinidad, they'll see. You had talk. You come down here to Zami and Rowley Red Coach. That backseat.
Wow.
You hear what that man saying?
Yeah.
You come down here to do a particular sex act on Rowley Red Coach.
I find Rowley and them and all of them who he called there, especially Dr. Rowley, should have sued this man one time.
I think now we will see it because I am very much and you know Philip have money for Dr. Rowley.
Yeah, money. Will you have more money for Dr. Rowley?
But I think Dr. Rowley sweet already. So he have money at the payout. So and he have a big property up in Fort George. We know about that. I can tell you that. He built one massive big mansion up there. After he take people property up there and put the people on them on a small little staircase. The people on the road they can drive down to the house, you know. The elderly people, well, the man come and then and the elderly lady still in the house down in the bottom and right below him. So he find that the people on them shouldn't have a road. So he, you know what he do? Mash up all of that and put like some steps and railing for them to go down to the house. Wicked, you know. And you know what day I will go up there and I will film it again because I did highlight it some years ago. Because you see, what is happening, Melba? Some people is just come because the life will be entertainment for them.
Right.
But they don't take on what it is really being said, you know. This man is not to be trusted in the government at this point in time. Because here it is a loose cannon. You're talking about new. You're talking about India have Trinidad in the palm of their hand. You're talking now about a sitting vice president that has that was indulging in some kind of sexual behavior in the office of the Prime Minister in the red chair. Listen to what he's saying again. Listen to it.
PEP and URP and HTC with poor suffering black people that they keep poor and suffering so they could use all their ARs. Black people, they want to throw all in the fire. That's all they work. That's why they keep all the dumb and stupid. That's why the schools in PNM constituencies fail so damn much. Because they don't want all your bright and they don't want all your educated. That's why black people can't go in the banks and get treated the way other races get treated.
You hear what he just said?
Yeah.
You hear what that man just said? That man just downplayed. That man just downplayed black people again.
But that's what all of them doing in the UNC. Black people, white people, Syrian people, all of them don't play in African people. All of them don't play in African people. That's why they could come and throw out CPEP. They could do what they want with African people because the African people in this country are keeping them outside and then say nothing. When Dr. Oliver was wrong, they say all kind of things. They say all kind of, they call him bubble head, all kind of freaking thing. David Mamet ain't say nothing when they call him Oreo. But look at the Oreos and them now. Look at Michelle Benjamin. Who's more Oreo than Michelle Benjamin? Who is more Oreo than all of them? All of them is Oreo right now. They're talking about Dr. Oli's Oreo. Them is the Oreo right now.
But he is making this accusation that black people children underperforming.
Yeah.
Where's your evidence to show
Yeah.
that black people children
Underperforming.
in the so-called
black neighborhood.
Black neighborhoods or the black government schools? Where's your evidence to show that? And them is the kind of things that he is being allowed under this administration to come out, spew into the public domain, and not being challenged with it. Where's the evidence to show that?
Yeah, bring the evidence.
Because when it had, you can remember when it had the African boy who had topped the field. And then but they didn't.
They say that Indian girl.
They said was an Indian girl.
And then when they check it, they know it was the black fella, but they just want to push the Indian race that they always bright. You understand? When the boy tried to fight it, now they never take it away from the girl, you know.
No.
They never take it away. They said they go share it.
How you can share for first place when it did not come first?
Yeah.
And this is the kind of thing that is be happening. This is what they be happening. And then when they talk about it, the first thing they tell you, but when I'm complaining about, when I'm taking on, no.
When we get all, they try to demote it away from us. When we get all, trying to take it away from us. When we get it. But African people have done well in this world. We have done well. We come from nothing to fucking something. So we have to give ourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
We come from can't go in the bank. We can't come from walking in the front of the house. We come from doing a lot of things. We cannot do.
But if
we cannot go back to school. We cannot read. We cannot do nothing.
But if it wasn't for the African people that literally came and had to educate themselves, and make it worse, we were the same people who actually had to go and tell those East Indians in the farms, in the cane field, send your children to school.
But not only that, African people, all the Indians reach where they reach because African people. We fight in the water riot.
Yeah.
We fight in the 1970s.
Yeah.
We fight with just the other day with Abu Bakr.
Yeah.
We fight for what we want. We fight to go to the bank. We fight for African people to go to the bank. When we fight for African people, we fight for Indian people too.
Yeah.
We do everything. We fight for everything. So the people that come here and say that what African people do, we do a lot. We do a lot. We do a lot for this world. We fight with Butler.
Yeah.
We burn Charlie King.
Yes.
We fight for freedom all over the place. And when we fight, we include the Indians and them too. Them ain't fight for nothing. But we fight for everything. We pull them in, we draft them in together with us. You understand? That's how good African people is.
Yeah.
So when you all come into downplay, what wrong with Philip Alexander at all? Only 1% lucky, only get a chance, boy. The PNM get only a chance, boy.
But and you know,
only 1% lucky that the PNM get only a fucking chance, boy. Philip Alexander. Yeah.
We give them an opportunity if we bring them into the politics.
Yes.
Because without the African vote, the East Indians would have never seen the
And
reign of
everybody
politics.
talking about rich with all they get rich because African people.
It's African.
When Philip Alexander grandfather and great grandfathers walking the street and buying selling clothes, we was buying the clothes from all here. We make all the multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
We buy all the doubles, we buy all the roti, we line up. We make all the rich in the fucking thing in this Trinidad and Tobago here.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We go be buying all the groceries, we buying all the restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all the criticize and don't play in African people, boy.
And that's the hurtful thing about it.
Yeah. We is the one who make the UNC when election, Philip Alexander.
You understand?
You want to talk about African people? It's we African people make the UNC win the election. Without it, UNC can never win nothing, Philip Alexander.
They made them win.
What the fuck you talking about, boy?
They made them win in 2010. They made them win in 2025.
Yeah.
Because they went and they would have supported them.
Yes.
So when they're coming out and they're talking about black people, and that's why you see plenty of them who is Africans in the UNC and all, who say no and listen to this man talk all this bullshit and don't know the words.
Let me tell you something. I look at Jolene John and all of them. I find all of them. I can respect people like Jolene John and Michelle Benjamin and all of them in the UNC.
Never.
I can respect them because how on earth you can have a man talking and don't playing African people? Not all is African people too. All here is brilliant people too. All they bright. You understand? And all they had this man talking this kind of fucking shit and all they saying fucking nothing. Jolene John, what's wrong with you, girl?
You telling me?
Wrong with you?
And yeah, you know what's the funny thing about it? People praising that old bitch.
Yeah.
To become, because she's now the acting prime minister.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with
I
that.
don't have a problem with that because Jolene John is a girl, is a woman, I kind of like. But when I watch how Jolene John sit down inside of the UNC, having African people, dragging African people down and you ain't saying fucking nothing, you're weak.
That's the thing.
You're weak, Jolene John.
That's the thing.
When you have the Philip Alexander talking this kind of fucking thing, Jolene John, you're fucking weak. When you have that young girl coming to talk about African people and them and what you Indian and them and how we ain't doing nothing, Jolene John, you're fucking weak.
Yeah.
You understand? Because all of you, Jolene John, just come out and say something and talk about we African people rise up in this fucking country from education, from nothing to something. You understand? So why are you sitting there as the acting prime minister and having Philip Alexander talking that fucking shit about African people like yourself?
And that's the dangerous thing about it, you know. That is the dangerous thing about it, you know. So you have this man ranting, carrying on like them old patongs and them.
Yeah.
And nobody is calling this man to order.
Nobody.
All come and say I spoke to him and I told him to stay in the lane.
What fucking lane?
You gotta tell
what
this man,
fucking lane?
You gotta revoke this man.
What fucking lane? Kamala Prasad be settled. And if I was Jolene, I would tell Kamala Prasad be settled woman to woman. Woman to woman, Jolene John. Talk to your prime minister, woman to woman, to get rid of Philip Alexander.
Philip Alexander is a danger. Philip Alexander is a danger to this country and even to you oneself.
Yeah.
And you to have this man still sitting in the government.
And what does get me vexed with these fucking people and them, boy? You know what does get me vexed with these fuckers and them, boy? All they rich because African people, boy.
Yeah.
All they power because African people. All they money because of the African people. What the fuck you talking about Philip Alexander, boy?
But you know, but you know, the thing about it, Melba, they just talk about these people come here and they didn't have nothing. That is not true. They came with something.
Yeah.
We came with nothing.
We came with nothing.
We came with
nothing. No, we name everything the ship from, we name, we clothes and every fucking thing.
Nothing.
You understand?
At least the East Indians, they got land.
Yeah.
They got
money. A starting life.
They got a starting
life.
Many of the Africans didn't get that.
When the Chinese come here, they come as indentured laborers, but they come in a different indentured laborers.
And they came with
money. They come with the money, but they give them land too, and they give them a starting life. And Philip Alexander and them the same. If you study the history of the 1% of them, when they come here, they get a start in life. You understand? We had to work for free. We had to do everything for free. We squatting. They're free slavery. We have nowhere to go. We squatting and they still want to run for the squatting land.
You understand?
Yeah. We had nowhere to go. Free slavery. But when they free slavery, we have to leave master house. When we go on the squatting land, they don't want me on the squatting fucking land. So where the fuck we go? Nobody ain't go to Africa, people go to. And the latest half called Negro. What that woman who talking about how when they go there, who is a doctor, who is thing, We are fighting this country for every right we want. We fight to go to school. We fight to work in the bank. We fight for every fucking thing, girl.
And they still.
You understand?
They still.
And you want to come and talk this kind of fucking shit, boy? You and Philip Alexander? For African people, when you go to the jobs and them, girl, hush your mother, can't sit down to fuck self now, you and Philip Alexander, boy.
And that is the kind of thing that they are to be facing on a constant basis. It's as though these people and them get this whole thing like, we are more superior to you.
Yeah.
We are the dominant factor.
But African people make them feel that way, like that jail who talked there just now. She make them feel that way. She put them in a lot of them put them in position to speak that way. And people like Jolene Jones and them who taking frontline as African people not saying anything. Look how much African people in the UNC sit down there not saying nothing.
Nothing at all,
Nothing. No power. We have no powerhouse in that UNC to talk for African people. No powerhouse.
No, and all them fighting, majority of them fighting one another, because plenty of them still fighting for scrubs.
Yeah.
Many of them still fighting on one another because they tell this one, if this one get it, well, he feel better than this one. And if that one get it, he feel better than this one. And the whole sort of dotishness.
Yeah.
And that's why Kamala and them could say, well, okay, you see all the top boards on them, we will put
Indians.
We will put only Indians on all the top boards.
All the top boards and them.
You have B boards and all the C boards, like Napa, Sapa, and all them kind of things. But then
the
CNC, not CNC, TDT, put them inside the NCC. Well, yeah, put them inside there. But they will not put them
on the top boards
on the top boards in Trinidad and Tobago. Not even the medical fraternity. They put them in.
And look at you see how they put this man, Selvin Kojo.
Yeah.
He on a board. He brighter than the man who's running the board. But you put you under the board and you're a bright man, brighter than the man who they put to run the board.
And he can't help me out.
And you can't help me out and say you put a dunce man to rule a bright man.
You understand?
You understand?
You professor. You professor.
Yeah.
You have the man who's not even a professor.
Yeah.
On top of you.
Yeah. And him go to a good fucking university. But you on top of you, he on top of you, and you Selvin Kojo, so and take that. Boy, all this real fucking all the boy.
That is to tell you.
All these real true Negroes, boy, all these niggas. Not Negroes, them is niggas. In the highest degree.
Yeah, because you know why? It is easy for them to sell out. Just sell out.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Melba saying this and when, let me call my leader. Hey, leader, I hear so and so saying it. Those Salishi, those Salishi, if we stand up for you and we get it for you, and we was out there fight,
or
they get them nothing.
Or they say you get them something. You mean so by now I taking it from me, means and them black people and them, you see me, I deal with me alone. I don't care what they say, it's me, it's because it's my turn,
Yeah, it's
that's
my
all of
turn. And those telling them now, that is what they'll be doing. That is what they're doing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Good night, go ahead.
Good night to you too. Well, this is the first time this program is now started. This is a new program.
when I met up with my public students again, then I went back to my normal life. But you see, when God asked a pertinent question, and the underlying statement was, what happened to the African people in the UNC? And she highlighted two, three. Maybe I started correctly three. But I wanted to let her know, unlike the PNM, when you reprimand the people are there, that party which I'm in about 34 years is not official UNC. Because I don't know if Melba, I don't know them, but Melba, you remember when Pandu was in charge, and there was a gentleman who represented over South Kelvin Ramnat.
Yeah.
Made an utterance statement to the media. And for Kelvin Ramnat to even come back into the party in Junction, and they had a meeting at Kabu Chima. I was there, I was a young girl. And I remember seeing Kelvin Ramnat and all on the stage to kneel down and apologize to the entire party.
Yeah.
Entire nation.
Yeah.
And what has been happening is that I was one of the activists used to talk when we go meeting. And what has been taking place is that there's no longer any mic, right? When you talk, you're brand new. And when you are brand new, you get nothing, right? And that's what has been happening. So people are afraid to talk. And those who are people in the party, African people in the party, I can tell you, I am one of them. We are not treated as important people for them. Right? So when we say, if I come out and I make a appeal for her to reprimand them, who's you? Who's nobody, who's nothing. But you know what? I just always say, the simple African from the party and the one who was influenced the Africans on the outside of the party will go for the party. And they don't understand that. Melba made a statement that when securing the government with the African people, she's 100% right. I tell my party that, but you don't understand that. You want to see us as we address it. Time for election.
Let me go for the table order for you.
Like a one appointment time for position. You see in all those who have certain names, you never see them one day campaign. And they are the ones who are being selected. I gave that party 34 years. I did plenty things for that party. I, as an African person, people in my party benefited, no wasn't paid. Put me in my face for years and cuss me and tell me, bottom Africa, all kind of thing. Make me lose my job. Identify me as I go and see when paying them come in power. Came up to 10,000 ministry and tell me and others get out of office. Today, is anti-camera for them. I said that hypocrite Africans on both sides. And you know what is the problem now? You're right. We don't stand for nothing. We don't stand for nothing that is right in this country. You know why? If we support an X, I don't get nothing. If I support an X,
Oh, definitely go put on that one.
Look how African people, right, setting in a position, a small position. Yeah? We have a minister, which is Philip. I call him his name, Philip Alexander, like a runaway horse. But recently come, my party, my government recently come, selling Ojo the highest award. Come on. So what he's standing for? He couldn't say nothing about that, or because he gets the highest award. You see, this country, we have too much of, I don't want to curse, I don't want to curse, I want to judge. We have too much of hypocrite. We have too much of, the Bible says about, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against workers of iniquities, and rulers and workers in high places, rulers of darkness. Just what they're doing. Just what they're doing. For African to be promoted, you have to be serving your God. I'm nothing to serve. I'm not going
No.
Yeah, you have a good night too. Thanks for calling.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Well, the numbers to call if you wish to call in and get on board. Well, you know the numbers. That is 737-6064. You can call in live or you can call in on WhatsApp. 252-4671. Or you wanna give them your number, Melba?
Yeah, you call my number, no problem.
Well, I don't remember your number.
748 5639. 748
748
5639.
50 what?
5639.
5639. So you have the three numbers there, and you can call in, and you can be part and parcel of the show. But let me go on a little bit. With this madman. Let me go on a little bit. Oh God, remember you feel it get easy with this man? We almost to the end with him.
What they did a week before the elections was to pack poor black people so that Colm and Forrest could say we're gonna fire them. Yes.
This man in the last part there stated that the week before election, he making the accusation where Coleman and Faris went and packed people in CPEP and URP. Now, this is the same government that stated that they did not know the state of the economy in Trinidad and Tobago. But all of a sudden, they know that somebody was going to pack somebody to get them fired. Why would I pack people into a program and then fire them?
Yeah.
Why would I do that? That don't make sense. But that is what this madman.
Well, little Philip Alexander is a nonsensical man. It's a man that talk like he's talking between his leg, his bottom, or some kind of fucking thing, boy.
Yeah, but you see,
this man is so, I don't know. I want to get a right word, a right something gross for that man, a kind of name gross for him.
But no, but you see the thing about them, Melba, why we might look at it from one standpoint, when he make utterances and statements, it comes across as though it is on behalf of the government of Trinidad and Tobago, because he is a sitting senator.
Yeah, but
government.
I would say talk on behalf of the government, because if they're not doing them anything, if all camera could say talk go in your
lane,
then he's speaking for the government.
Exactly.
Because nobody in the government having a press conference and saying, look, you see what Philip Alexander do? Or if they want to have a press conference and want to do discreet, move him. Move him.
And that's the dangerous thing about it. He is talking on behalf of the government, and Kamala is saying, I told him to stay in the lane.
Stay in the lane about what?
So it is okay for Anil to make statements in the public domain, stay in the lane.
Yeah.
So how does a minister stay in the lane? What is staying in the lane? I don't understand. Don't talk about Delcy. Don't talk about the Indian from India and all them things.
Yeah.
What is staying in the lane? Kamala never made it very clear
what she mean,
by
or what she mean.
Yeah, by staying in the lane.
What she mean? What does Kamala Prasad Bisata mean when she tell him stay in the lane?
You understand?
You mean when you talk about Syrian people?
But they were trying to
stay on the 1%. What she means stay in your lane?
What is stay in the lane? I don't understand.
Don't talk about black people. Don't talk about Indian people.
But it had to be Indian. It can't be about black people.
What she mean? Stay in your lane. But if somebody tell me stay in my lane, I know what they mean.
You understand? What is staying in your lane? And this is why this week I would really like to hear the people and them calling the national radio station, calling the different social media programs, and calling for Philip Alexander to be removed from as a senator and stripped of all his position in the government of Trinidad and Tobago, because this man is bringing the government into disrepute.
But the government don't care about that. Cameron don't care about that. Cameron don't care about that.
Yeah, but Delcy now care about that, because what Delcy and them doing, they have already declared that they are putting troops on all the borders between which is on their mainland, close to the waters of the Gulf of Paria, on the two sides, down by the Kanaka side, and the one close to the Dragon Mouth. Trinidad and Tobago never a split of water between them. That between Trinidad and Venezuela.
Who they gonna send him? Who they gonna send between them? We toy soldiers.
Well, yeah,
because we don't have no soldiers. We are toy soldiers, you know. We don't have no army. We have the government boots.
Well, what they call them? Well, they have toy soldiers and truth.
Toy soldiers we have here. We soldiers and them can't march up to Venezuela.
But imagine, but the soldier, we wouldn't call them a soldier. We just call them regiment. Or you must stop calling the people and them the army and soldiers. We have no army.
We are no
We
soldiers.
have no soldiers. We have a regiment.
But I call them toy soldier. For me, they toy soldier. Yeah. They toy soldier because them that say them are soldiers and then the army. Them don't say nothing else. I say the toy because we are the most drunken set of army men and them in Trinidad and Tobago. Go by the bars and you go find them.
Because I hear.
Go all in the casinos, you see them gambling. The most of the freaking drunkards and gamblers and them is in the army.
Yeah, I hear them. They be balling. They say, work up a few exes.
Yeah.
Like this woman going mad.
Yeah.
When she drink, she better be careful what she be saying.
Yeah.
Now Philip, he intoxicated too.
Yeah.
Because he making this kind of statement. When I'm call them to do, Trinidad, we want how much
we regiment, we get a custom when you tell Lavantail, Bitam, Silas, and all of them. That is the war.
Yeah, that is war.
That is the war. You see that war outside of Trinidad? Not even Tobago, we're going to fight in Tobago. We're not even going to fight with the man named in Tobago. Fali.
We can't go.
We're not even going to fight Fali. Much as we are custom right there, Lavantail, Bitam, Silas.
Yeah.
You understand?
They tell them,
yeah. And they jump up with the big gun and they start to run. Yeah. And we start like toys. So they're go inside. We do outside. A little foot. We do outside. Them two tap and send them inside.
You understand?
You understand? This is what we are customized. This army thing, Camilla. This army and soldier thing. This big boy army thing. We not fucking that, Camilla. You and Trump go to deal with Venezuela by yourself. All you go in a different separate state. We don't know bomb to come here. We don't have no nuclear bomb. We didn't have a nuclear fucking gun.
No, and one of the things that the Attorney General, when they was talking about the SOE, when they was bringing this SOE, and he stood up and he said he was talking about some rocket launcher. So I now understand. Because if they really see a rocket launcher,
yeah,
like don't forget, Venezuela is right there. Trinidad is right there.
Yeah, the first thing Venezuela going to do, Devon, they're going to bomb up the light. We're going to be in darkness.
Yeah.
They go like up WhatsApp because everything right there.
You understand?
You understand? They go, how we running? We can't run to Venezuela. You got to run Grenada and Vincent or something. They might even want we fucking there.
Yeah, they will say, we don't know Trinidadians, you know.
Yeah.
Don't come here.
And Ghana ain't taking me back at taking me there at all.
Ghana saying that we don't have problems for the Esmo.
Yeah. Nobody ain't fighting me. We not in all the fight. Kamala,
Yeah.
you and Trump all fighting Trinidad. Let's kill our Trinidadians.
Yeah,
we don't want nobody to come here.
No Trinidad allowed here.
No Trinidad allowed.
You stand alone.
I gonna marry a Guyanese, you know. Any Guyanese man want me, I gonna want to marry a Guyanese.
Yeah.
But you want to marry a Guyanese woman?
No, I want to wait.
Well, Guyanese people is nice people and them. I have some nice Guyanese man and them. We name is selling in tongue right there.
Look, let me and them Guyanese and them now.
Guyanese is nice people.
But everybody tell you, no, but really and truly, this is a serious thing, Melba. And there is one to know. When these fellas talk these kind of things, and them agitate a whole scene, while, as we are saying tonight, we just wild them up.
Let me tell you something now.
Wild them up, man.
Philip Alexander to understand Moody and the man in Venezuela, them real good.
But they friends.
Them real fucking good. But when you want to talk about India and Trinidad, it's India and Venezuela.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And India, the man, them don't like Trump on them so much.
No.
You understand?
Trump
India and them don't like fucking Trump on them so much. Them gone with the brick, whatever they call it, and brick control them away from America and away from Britain and away from all of them. Them want their own dollar, so them not a Trump on them. They don't care about Trump. Moody and them don't like Trump. Moody and them don't care about fucking Trump.
You understand? And if you notice what India gonna do, India join with Russia, China,
Yeah.
and they say, look, let me go down inside of Venezuela. We
Yeah.
go deal
Yeah.
with these people, then we
Yeah.
partner, and we go
All
to
the
work with
enemies of America, India join with.
You
And
understand?
Philip Alexander have to understand that. All the enemies of America, India is friends with them.
And India have over 1 point something billion people.
Yeah.
1.5 billion people India have living in it. Where India need what? Trinidad what? Little diaspora
Yeah.
what? At 200 or
Yeah.
300? Them come like Chinese when
Yeah.
they working on them little
But what
country.
Moody and them do to Trinidad so that Moody can own fucking Trinidad?
But I want to know.
What Moody do? I know the Chinese do more than Moody. Then I tell we are Chinatown, we are any fucking Indian town. Yeah.
They only bring in India Expo, but they
Yeah.
can never leave.
It never leave.
They are way of getting them to get an immigration passport.
Yeah.
They keep staying here over and over and over.
And when we done with that kind of new law what they bring in here now, that
Oh
they can
God.
come here, you see that kind of law they know, you got a real Indian inside
Well,
here.
Melba,
And that is what Philip Alexander mean. It's more Indian than black people.
yeah.
Because they intend to bring in all of them. So he programming all their mind. Programming all their mind that it's more Indian and Trinidad because they want to bring in all of them inside of Trinidad.
Well, if they do that, because remember Kamala said it's 500,000 in the diaspora outside of Trinidad.
Yeah.
So you talking about if they bring 500,000 East Indians here in 2030, don't look for no you'll come just like Cuba.
Yeah.
That the minority is now the majority.
Yeah.
So even though you may have the majority living in your country, which is black people, the minority is now the dominant factor.
Yeah.
As what is going on in Venezuela, Colombia, all these countries.
All them countries
and
then. And all when I'm talking about Cuba. Cuba don't like black people.
And Cuba have plenty
black people, but everybody who and the black people in Cuba can't own no house and thing and like you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in India, you can't be black, you can't system and you can't build no house in the untouchables and them can't own no land in India.
No. So this foolishness that they keep peddling, these people don't want no part of we.
No, we too black.
But we have
Moody don't want nothing with we too black.
When Kamala went to India and she had to bow down. She bowed down.
Yeah.
To the Indian Prime Minister at that time. So but they coming to tell me the foolishness.
Yeah, now India, them Indian in Trinidad were talking, they can't go to India and buy no fucking land.
No way.
But you know, we can live here as African or India, and we can go to Africa and we can buy land in Africa. We can get land free Africa. Africa. So when they want to talk about Indian Africa, they already want nothing with we black people. All they want nothing with us black people. We the greatest in the fucking world. But we never start no war. We never had no nuclear bomb. We ain't bomb up nobody. We ain't do nothing. Mm-hmm. But we allow anybody to come in our country, in we African country, and buy land, build houses, and do what they want to fucking do. But they can't go to fucking India and do for that. Or they can't put all the foot in India and buy a piece of land, but they can put all the foot in any part of Africa and buy a piece of land in Africa. So what the fuck all want to tell me about black people, boy? We the greatest, we the best African people. We make everybody rich. We make all the rich. We make all their money. We do every fucking thing. Because when Philip Alexander, when your family and them come here, we buy all the fucking clothes from them. Yeah. We trust the clothes, we buy the clothes. Yeah. And every time they come, we pay them. We make them fucking with Philip Alexander, boy. All their mother can't stinking, dirty mother can't Philip Alexander, boy.
He going mad.
I tell you, this is rated X.
Yes.
If you don't want to hear this program here, go and listen to all the Jesus program here because here is rated fucking X.
Hey, well, hey, oh boy, yeah. But I gotta say, these people and them had to be really, 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 really mad to have a man like Philip Alexander sitting in the cabinet amongst them.
Yeah, boy.
And nobody not pulling this man the task.
Nobody at all. And not only he alone, Anil Roberts too. These people them talking that's a tata mix up with Lala. They be talking Tata mixed up with Lala.
And
Oh God, boy.
we don't even know how much sleeper cells these Venezuelans may have, because when them is 18, them is mandatory that
Yeah.
most of them had to join
Yeah.
the army in Venezuela.
You know how much secret agent we have from Venezuela inside the fucking here?
Yeah.
Only sending message to with Moody, the man him.
No, Guaido.
Guaido?
Yeah.
You understand? You know how much secret agent we have inside the fucking here? But or I want to tell you Venezuelan secret agent, we African people have nothing to do with that, you know. We African people have nothing to do with that. Go and look for the UNC Africans and them, not we. We PNM.
No, you see, some people will say that, you know, they may be saying, you know, but we told you all this program is rated X, and the lucky we didn't put a dollar sign on the lucky we didn't put a dollar sign on it for them to come in and hear this program.
Yeah, yeah.
Bernadine, good evening. Bernadine, this may be past your bedtime, so you can go and have a rest tonight. You can go and have a rest tonight. Although Bernadine come in and sit down and take in life, but when she in your customer, oh God, I'm not able.
Oh God, but Bernadine definitely but don't tell you this is rated fucking X. What the fuck you want, Bernadine? Bernadine, what the fuck you want? I tell you this is rated fucking X. Go and sleep. Go and sleep. Take up your Bible and go and sleep, Bernadine.
And you know, Bernadine is a Venezuelan, eh?
Bernadine a Venezuelan?
Bernadine is a Venezuelan.
Well, Bernadine, I used to go a cruise and shop in the early, you know. I mean a cruise, I used to go Caracas and shop in the early. One of the best set of panties and bra when I used to travel from Caracas, it's from Caracas, you know. When I go to buy panties and bra here, they had it here. When you walk in to Caracas there, and it had a big store, I can't remember the name, you know, that Spanish name, you know, you have to remember.
Yeah.
You know that? And the store so big. You're walking from one end, from like one corner to the next corner. You're walking from Independence Square straight up to the Savannah. That's how big that store is. And the panty, you know, the nicest panty and bra. I used to go away and shop and buy. I used to sell panty and bra from Caracas.
And you know, one of the nice things
that before it turn upside, before William come and turn it upside down.
No, and one of the things that if people don't know, that Venezuela has education from preschool straight up to university.
Yeah.
Venezuela also has healthcare, free healthcare system. Venezuela also.
And here, let me get a talk about Caracas when we went Caracas. That one time we went Caracas, a fellow called Rambo. we went Caracas, but we thought Caracas was like Trinidad. So after cough, let me drink some water, Bernadine. But you don't go and sleep yet, Bernadine. Let me get this one. Don't go and sleep yet.
Bernadine ain't going away. Bernadine ain't going one damn place.
So Rambo, Bernadine. I talking to Bernadine. I talking to nobody else. So Rambo, we went to Caracas. When Rambo take out the penis and go and pee. Boy, the amount of fucking police rush on he, lock him up all kinds, you know. We have to tell them in from here and we have got some pin man you We have to tell them.
Caracas.
Yeah, we have got some pin. We didn't know we thought was like that we could pee anyway.
No, because Caracas is one of the main tourism areas.
It's clean, you know, here now, man.
Yeah, they're one of the main
that place, I'm lying to tell you, it's the cleanest place, I'm telling you. One of the cleanest places I travel to. Well clean. But you can't pee away, not like Trinidad. But then you can go and sleep now. I just wanted to share that with you.
No, well, don't go and sleep yet because we go in Guyana. We go in Guyana and you know we have to end it off with a joke.
Right.
We have to end it off with a joke for the night. Let me show you all. I wonder. Oh, you call Padarat. Call Padarat. Let me move this awesome out of the studio here. Oh, you call Padarat. Yes. Oh, you please share. Press the like button, the share button, and subscribe. Please subscribe so that when we go live.
Just now, people all here will be subscribing and people have to pay money.
Yes.
You know, we have to make a little, you know, because they have to travel from where years to come by me to make a live, you know, that kind of thing. So,
and
you know.
And we have to upgrade. We have to continue
upgrading and thing, and all we want money. I think so. We want money. Money. Money.
Wait, now you playing $1 dollar?
I don't care what it is, but it's, I paying some kind of dollar. Dala, 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 dala. It's dala we playing.
No, I feel I had to change my name too. I had to change my name. I feel I had to change my name.
My mother tell me she wanted to see the live, and I wonder if my mother on the live tonight, boy. I don't know if my daughter, my mother on the live.
If she's seen it.
Because she tell Crystal to put you on the live, she want to see the live. So I hope, Crystal, you blame my mother see the live.
Let me go down to Guyana. This one, this one take the joke of the day. Oh, wake up, Padarat. Wake up, Padarat. He will love this guy. He will love this one. He will love this one. Saddam, who else, boy?
There are plenty of them, yeah.
Who else? There's a good bit of them, you know. Too much. You know, they're going to obituary. You're going to be saying too many things.
Plenty of them.
Melba, take this one in. Listen to it.
Something today, right? As a man, when you want to go to the club and you want to buy your drinks, dress like this. When you want to take away people, man, dress like this. But the only thing that's really bothering me, give me a set of work is this. Watch. Everybody can see it's a lowly, but I got a remedy for it. Give me 1 minute. Perfect cat. This is a perfect cat. You ain't see no balls. You ain't see nothing there. Pure camel toe. Correct is right. There's always take away your man. Cause the men them feel I got a pokey, but me ain't got no pokey. Guess what? You feel like I need any hotel? It's bush car now, bearing ground I going with them. You understand? Because if you go in hotel, you have to skin out your cat. And the men will see the balls. You got to say, hey, what you got to do? Go in the bush and bend over. Bend over. And you bend over in the bush, and when you bend over in the bush, and he try to push his hand in front of lash his hand and say, I see me, period. Simple as that. Scotch tape is a savior. Without the scotch tape, the men ain't gonna know it's a lowly you got.
You see what I tell you? You see what I tell you? I don't want no guy. You see what I tell you? I don't want no guy.
Well, anytime you go and see the lash your hand away, you know what you mean. Anytime you go with them and you go to touch there, the lash your hand away, you know that is a Padarak man. We have to change the name of them man and them no. We can't call them no Bola man and no Chichi man.
No.
We have to call them Padarak man. We have to know when we say that Padarak man.
Hey, that one take the cake. That one take the cake. Oh, you remember? Please like, subscribe, and also press the share button. And oh God, hey, you think we should play it again for them?
Nah, I can't take one for fucking thing, you mother. Leave that for sex and politics.
Yeah. But this one, let me move that. Let me move that. Oh God, hey, let me move that one. Let me kick it out. That one, that is what you call a party and Saddam moment.
Yeah.
But this one here is this is the road march. This is the road march.
For me out, trust and believe. I answer.
I didn't like how Gazelle feels she could lose respect. I mean, the LGBT community is one thing,
I
but
hear it,
look at
Lou.
how much we have contributed to the LGBT community.
If part is a bulla, Padarat is a bulla. Huh? That is not good or bad. If he's a bulla, he's a bulla.
I never talked to Barry when he was in my house.
So Joel D'Souza now, in a recent video, indicated that I should not attack the gay queer society. I should not attack them. Did I attack them? Did I attack any gay, lesbian, queer? I call you out for who you are. A scent is a scent. If Padarat is a bulla, Padarat is a bulla. Huh? That is not good or bad. If he's a
Oh, God,
bulla,
let me
he's
see
a
if I can say it
bulla.
like you.
And now Joy give
Hey,
confirmation
Father,
that
get
he's
a bola,
actually a
Father, get
bulla
a
because
bola.
she's standing up. Him, whatever, however you want to
Eh?
refer to Joel,
Hey,
is
Father, get a
standing
bola,
up
Father, get a
for
bola.
queer, gay, questionable, lesbian, whatever. Is standing up. Standing up for what?
So good.
I didn't come to attack his sexuality. I came out here because I did not like the way he was treating the vulnerable. You come out to talk about sexuality. What happened? Padarat bully you or something? You come out to talk. Is it alleged that you were bullied by Padarat? Today,
Hey,
Trini's and everything.
What?
so good.
I love
Hey,
she.
hey, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, so good, oh good, oh good. Oh, yeah. So that brings us to the end of
This program
this program.
for today.
Let me just move this from off the screen here. I'm trying to read as much people oh good. Hey, comments. A lot of people are frightened to make comments. A lot of people frightened to make comments. But this forum is an open forum. We can handle the UNC, we can handle the PNM, we can handle anybody.
Yeah, but I don't want them to see the penny haters. Don't come here.
So come in.
Don't come here. There's not for the penny haters and them. We talking UNC, we talking PNM, but not the penny haters and them.
We are
We
about
blocking all the penny haters and them.
we are about positivity and promoting of the party, the People's National Movement, and we are here. So stay tuned for the next live, and you never know. Hey, you know we were supposed to call somebody, you know, boy.
Yeah.
I want if they wanna sleep.
I don't know.
I wonder if they
We
wanna
go
sleep.
call them after the program. Now we go make a next program.
We will make
Yeah.
but yeah, nah. But we want to thank everybody for actually coming on and watching, and we are going to be back. And remember, we just know Watson Duke father passed away. But it's not the same Watson Duke who didn't like his father.
Well, I don't know. Tomorrow. They
No,
won't let me come off the live
let
now.
me come up the live, eh? Let me come up the live.
Next round.
Hey, so you have a blessed night, and let me well, I want to try and get some music for you all, but let me look.
Good night, everybody. Have
Good
a
night.
nice night. Have a nice week.
I'll
A
see you all.
prosperous week. And we're going to see you all again.
Yeah.